Hello, viewers. Welcome to this edition of Teens and Twenties with Peace Demoted. Do not go anywhere. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please go ahead and do so. And please do like this video. Don't forget to leave a comment. All right. So today on Teens and Twenties, I will be sharing why you should have money as a teenager. Even as a teenager, you should have money. Now, you're going to be asking, what does a teenager need money for? What does someone in her early 20s need money for? Don't worry. I'm going to tell you. Now, one of the things that happens to us, especially in this part of the world, Nigeria, especially where I live, where I come from, I realize that, many of us grow up so dependent on family, parents, siblings, older siblings, and all of that. For me, I'm the second to the last child out of 8 children, so you can imagine I had elder ones to depend on and all of that. As a matter of fact, the very first time I washed my clothes, I was 13, and it was a struggle for me. Now, that's on a part of life that people would not say it really matters. But now let's get back to life. By the time you're done with secondary school and you're in the university, you're going to realize that your family members gradually begin to withdraw from you. They gradually begin to take their hands off certain responsibilities, including the ones that have to do with paying your bills. There are many times in the university where I wondered where the next meal would come from. I wondered how I would buy my textbook. I wondered how I would do the next assignment because I knew nobody was going to give me money for that. One of those days, it was so bad that I wanted to get sanitary pad. Fresh gist, but not so fresh. One of those days, I wanted to get sanitary pad, and I didn't have money from anywhere. I couldn't call anybody. It's not like if I called, maybe one person, maybe one of my sisters would have helped, or someone would have helped, but I couldn't call. I wasn't sure anybody would have helped. I wasn't comfortable with calling. I was learning to be independent, and I was broke to the point that I couldn't afford a sanitary pad. Guess what I did? I carried handkerchief. It was handkerchief I used to save myself that day. Now, why am I saying this? A lot of times, as a young person, as a teenager, as a girl, boy in your 20s, you just feel like you have a lot of time. You feel like, oh, don't worry, when I'm done with school, I'll get a job, I'll make money, I'll start pursuing my life, or I'll start working with my skills, I'll start taking care of myself, I'll start making some money. And do you know the truth? Let me tell you the truth. Nobody stops you from making money now. One of the things I realized as soon as I was done with school was that nobody was willing to help me with anything anymore. From my transport fare to my hair to how I was going to survive the next day, it was on me. It was all on me. So I had to work out every penny I received. Nobody gave me anything. And that tells you that nobody is coming to save you. You need to start early to build your financial foundation. I wish I knew this earlier. It would have saved me from a lot. You need to start early to build your financial foundation. What do you know about making money? What do you know about managing money? What do you know about multiplying money? What do you know about investment? Have you started building a habit of saving? The skills you have, what are you using them for? Do you even have any skill? You see, these questions I'm asking, they are real-time questions. They are questions that you should be asking yourself, because if you don't, life will ask you. When the Bible says money answereth all things, my dear, money does answer a lot of things. Money does answer a lot of things, and the earlier you learn how to make money and how to manage money, you'll be saving yourself from a lot of things. So, a few things that you can do as a teenager, as a young person in your 20s, if you're going to start building a financial foundation early enough, a few things that you must know and you must do. Number one, you must have a skill. You must have a skill. What can you do? And I don't mean what you can do that people will complain about or people would not want to pay you for. What can you do that people would be glad to pay for? What can you do to earn you some money? What can you do to fetch you some dollars? What can you do with your hands, with your brain, with your mind, with your network? What can you do? Get a skill. You are not too young to be skillful. And as a matter of fact, people don't pay you for your certificate. I realized that when I graduated from school, people don't pay you for certificate. You will be shocked that 5 years after graduation, forget all the dreams you have. You'll be shocked that 5 years after your graduation, if you do not have the right skill set, if you do not have the right experiences, you may not do so well in that career that you're planning to build. So get a skill. What can you learn now? Start learning it. YouTube is a university of its own. If you're saying, oh, I don't have the money to enroll for anything, to learn anything, you have YouTube, you have data, you have a phone. Start making good use of the things you have. You have people, look at people around you. What can they do? Learn from them. Sometimes money doesn't come to you as a young person. You need to go out and get the money. And you don't go out pursuing money, you go out pursuing value. That's where a lot of young people make mistakes, right? You tell them, okay, can you do this thing for free? They don't want to do for free. Everybody wants to get paid for something. But what if you go out there and become an apprentice? What if you go and study someone? What if you go for internship or something? Why do you have to wait until somebody has to pay you for something? Right? You can go out there, you can get a skill, get a life. So that's the first thing I want you to know. If you must build a healthy foundation, financial foundation, get a skill right now. Get a skill. Second thing, after you have a skill, after you get a skill, what do? Go for internship. Learn under someone. Learn the business of your skill. You know, that's one thing. A lot of people have skills, but they do not know the business of their skills. And that is why you're not going to make a dime from it. Or you're going to make some money, but not enough, to take care of you. So learn the business of your skill. And the way to do that is learn from people who are in the business already. Get to know what they are doing, get to know the secrets of that business. It's going to help you a lot. And that's how the Bible puts it this way. It says, when the axe is dull, it takes much effort, it takes much strength. But when you sharpen the axe, you get more results and faster results. Now, look at you. You just learned a skill and you take 2 years to intern with someone or to learn under someone, learning the business of the skill. After those 2 years, by the time you come out to start making money from the skill, you're going to have more results. You're definitely going to have more results than someone who just got the skill and went straight into the business. And you know, for the next 5 years, the person is just trying to stand. So I really, really subscribe to internship. I really subscribe to mentorship. I really subscribe to learning under someone. So that's the second thing you need to do. The third thing is put a structure to your skill. Now you have a skill. You've learned the business of the skill. Put a structure to it. How do you intend to make money from that? What do you need to do? Supposing you're a student, how can you make money while schooling? I had this lady who used to do my nails, or who did my nails at some point, because I'm not a fan of always making doing my nails. I wouldn't say who used to do my nails, all right, but she did my nails at some point, and I really admired something about her. She was a student, and she also had a child. So she needed to create that balance between academics, business, motherhood. So what did she do? She had a calendar, and now that calendar would help you book her. So she shares her calendar with you. These are the times I'm free, these are the days I'm free. Book your time with me. Your nails will take roughly 2 hours to be done. So book your 2 hours with me. If you do not keep to it, you pay up front. You're not going to waste her time and go scot free. So if you're booking a time, you are also obligated to show up on time. That's how she structured her business, and she was making her money. She was growing in the business, and that's basically it. You must put a structure to it. How much do you want to make every month, every week, every quarter, every year? How do you intend to make that money? What's your marketing strategy? How do you plan yourself so that you don't mess up your relationship with customers and all that? Put a structure to that money. The next thing that you must do is learn how to manage money. Now, it's so terrible, but I spent the first years of my work life wasting money. I spent the first years of my work life receiving salary and going broke 1 week after. You know why? Because I didn't learn how to structure money. I didn't learn how to manage money. So when you get money, how do you structure it? What percentage goes to what? How do you manage it? What can you afford? What can you not afford? Quit buying things that do not serve you, that do not serve your future. Quit um quit gratifying yourself too quickly. What are those things, those money habits that you have that are making you not to make money, not to keep money, not to save money? You need to do away with those things. And yes, make saving a habit. It's going to help you. Trust me, it will help you a great deal. Before you spend anything, I'm a fan of tithing. I tithe. Yes, I'm a Christian. I tithe. So when I receive my salary, I take out my tithe. The next thing you want to take out is your saving. How much are you going to save from that money? Make it a habit to save, no matter how little it is, from that thing you're earning. You'll be shocked. At the end of the year, if it's a business you're doing, you're earning a salary, you'll be shocked at how much you're able to realize from just those little amount of money that you keep taking out all the time. So learn how to save. And then the last thing for the purpose of this episode is learn about financial literacy. Learn about financial literacy. How do you invest money? I wish I knew this earlier. Oh my god, I just started learning this like a few years ago, and I wish I knew it earlier. How do you invest money? How do you make your money multiply? How do you make your money grow so that you're not always busy? You can actually have passive income without being busy all the time. Like, even when your hands are not doing something, your money should be doing something for you. So you need to learn how to do these things. These are things that will help you, because like I said at the beginning, nobody is coming for you. You're becoming an adult every day. You'll be shocked by the time you get into the university. Your parents are not going to pay as much attention on you as they used to pay when you were in secondary school. And even if they do, by the time you're done with the university, for those of you that do not come from wealthy homes where they've kept inheritance for you, nobody kept for us. Okay, so you may not come from such homes. So how do you build a life from the scratch? These are the things that will help you. Build a skill. Get a skill. When you get a skill, intend. After you have intend, put a structure to money making, put a structure to your business. And when you have done that, learn to manage money. And then finally, learn about financial literacy, investment, and everything you need to know. So thank you for staying up to this point. Thank you for watching till the end of this video, and I hope to see you in my next video. Right, in my next video, I'm going to be sharing how you need to build your network as a young person, as a teenager, as a lady in your 20s, as a man in your 20s. How do you build your network? Because trust me, no matter how much you make money or how much you do not have money, if you have relationships, it's going to be a plus to you. You know, they say that your network determines your net worth, and that is quite powerful. That's one of the things I failed to do when I was younger. I was so introverted that I did not make friends, I did not keep relationships, I did not network. And I know how far it took me, and I know where it landed me. So that's what I'll be sharing in my next video. Do not forget to be part of it. Watch anticipate my next video next Thursday. Okay, but for now, my name is Peace Nengimote, and this is Teens and 20s, where I get to share my lessons, my growth stories, my experiences, the things I wish I knew and did when I was a teenager or when I was in my 20s. This is a place where you get to grow as you connect with me. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button, don't forget to hit the like button, don't forget to leave a comment, and don't forget to say nice words. So until I come your way again,